Konsa. Gay. Gordon. Out to O'Reilly, but it bounces off his thigh.
That's a magical ball when I'm
Lira. Anywhere will do for him.
Magical ball comes down so the
Konsa. Often the way it tends to happen, and everyone jumped up there to get involved.
I think it's the fact actually they've got to play because Kwanzaa, he jumps into the challenge, his boot is off the ground, he's over the top of the ball. That's a red card challenge. That's horrible. And I can understand why a challenge when those Mexican substitutes were so unhappy. That was a really poor challenge of Kwanzaa. So they're going to look at this.
Taking instruction from VAR. Nicola Gallo of Colombia. He's the free throw.
And you know what the decision's going to be. It's a horrible challenge. It's completely unnecessary. He's over the top of the ball. He's endangering the opponent. There can only be one outcome here.
Red card. The referee had the other man yellow.
Red card.
What am I going to do?
I didn't know a red card or so, the man. I didn't know. Do I say give him?
Number 23 is coming to Serie 12 play. He received a red card.
What's your red card?
Red card. England might lead by 1, but they're down to 10. Yet another red card inside this stadium. We've already had 4 straight red cards in this World Cup here at Mexico City Stadium. Make that 5.
It's going to be unhappy, but it's absolutely the right decision. It is a terrible challenge. Again, you look at red cards, you look at the criteria, that ticks the boxes, he has to go on.
Jarell Kwanzaa answering England's need by filling in at right back, but they have another problem there now. Well, Thomas Tuchel thanked Anthony Barry, who sat alongside him there for his idea previously of putting Declan Rice at right back when they needed someone to go there. It'll be interesting to see whether they go down that avenue again. It's a second senior red card for Jarell Kwanzaa. He was sent off in the English League when he was on Bristol Rovers against Tottenham 3 years ago, but this one has huge significance. The Mexican crowd very much enthused by that. Alvarado's free kick. Kane
been on defensive duty and he was caught late.
Sorry, Floko. Yeah.
This game's had just about everything so far, hasn't it? You don't know which way it's going to go next.
Absolutely. And again, the decision that Thomas Tuchel makes here, who puts it right back, who takes somebody off. Maybe he plays Konza there, sticks Stones on. Does he play Declan Rice in there? That is a massive decision. That could be pivotal in terms of England winning this game. How far they go in the World Cup, it's a massive decision for Thomas Tuchel. Brilliant defending though from Harry Kane there.
What about this stadium, the home of the red cards? There haven't been so many in the tournament. This place produced 3 on the opening day of the tournament. Diego was sent off here for Ecuador against Mexico in the last round as well, deep in added time. But England, unfortunately from their point of view, have a lot of time to see out here with just 10.
Yeah, they can't argue with any of the red cards that we've seen so far. But especially Nico O'Reilly's shot, they just took a touch off going him onto the post. That would have made it 3-1. Stroke of luck really from Mexico, and then they're sending off. Silly challenge from Konza. It's still 2-1, and now the extra man is a long, long way to go.
Of course, it's one side's misfortune. But the Mexican fans now are absolutely ravenous for a second goal.
Initially looks like Declan Rice just dropping into play right back. Bellingham on there playing a little bit deeper, so it'll leave England short in attacking numbers, but that does make sense if you don't want to put another substitute on.
And Mexico well up for this here. Spring in their step, their tails are up. Vasquez, England ready to bring on John Stones here. Which will surely mean that Konza goes to right back. Here's Quiñones. Lovely flick and turn. Shame about the finish. Well, those England fans watching on nervously now. It's
hard for him to take. You've got to sacrifice an attacking player to get on another defender. Konza in there at right back is one of the most natural defender to play in that position that England have left.
Van Dijk now.
We do say it time and time again that sometimes, yes, you can have the extra man, but it's not always easy to break down a team that are one short, so Mexico can't just presume it.
And the referee has pointed to the spot. The 10 men of England have a penalty. Anthony Gordon receiving the congratulations for his desire to get there. Raul Rangel front out of the ground because he knows he's given England a big chance to seal the win.
What an opportunity now for England to kill the game off, and it's Anthony Gordon. It's just his anticipation. He's not caught on his heels. The ball is played towards Harry Kane. He just takes a chance, he gambles, and then he sprints. And it's just that sprint, that change of pace, gets to the ball first. All it needs is a touch past the goalkeeper. And Rangel's committed himself. It absolutely is a penalty. But it's just brilliant work from Anthony Gordon, taking a chance, supporting Kane. And an opportunity now for Harry Kane, presumably, to kill this game off.
No punishment for Rangel, he was trying to win the ball. And now the mind games go on with the penalties.
You've got to remember as well, Jude Bellingham, he scored a couple of goals. Does he fancy taking this to get a hat-trick at the Azteca? But again, it's all about, all important is getting that third goal, getting 2 goals ahead, so surely the guilty penalty taker, which is Harry Kane.
England's first goal of this World Cup was the Harry Kane penalty against Croatia in Houston. And now he will step up. Missed the penalty against France in the quarter-finals of the World Cup in 2022. Since then, he has scored 48 of 51 spot kicks.
Yeah, he's normally so cool and composed. If you look at world football, certainly European football, there's no striker better than Harry Kane. Once he puts that ball on the spot, he's nerveless really. Let's hope he can hold his nerve here from an England perspective and strike this home. The England fans behind that goal as well, willing the ball home.
Rangel with all the delaying tactics here. And who can blame him? This is a massive moment.
Yeah, but I'm penalty. I'm not a
For England, a massive moment in Mexico's footballing history.
Penalty.
Harry Kane. He has 5 goals at the World Cup already. Against Raul Rangel.
Go ahead!
It's England's Kane who strikes again for the Lions.
Oh, good. You play.
And that will surely seal the deal now. England can look ahead to Miami next Saturday. 3-1 up in the Azteca. And Mexico once again climbing a mountain.
Well, you've got to give Anthony Gordon a huge amount of credit for winning the penalty then. It's down to Harry Kane. It's Kane that composed. Never looked like missing, did he really? Got the deep breaths. The absolutely it's unsavable. That goes the right way. There's too much pace on it, too much accuracy. It's a huge goal in the
contest. He is having the campaign of a lifetime. Mexico make a double change as they bring on Santiago Jimenez and Brian Gutierrez.
Back with 7,
Roberto Mora couldn't make his impact felt here. He goes off, and Luis Romo also given the curly finger by the manager.
Well, Javier Aguirre will be absolutely devastated. Conte makes a silly challenge. They've got the extra man. They're 2-1 up, and then they just go to sleep. They don't gift the goal away. It's down to Anthony Gordon and him sprinting after the ball. He makes it happen, but Aguirre will be devastated that they've gone again 2 goals behind. Having that extra man.
Challenging from behind, the referee letting play go on here as well. And he's fouled there though. Mexico can afford to throw caution to the wind at this point. It was all set up for them to really put a dent into this competition and show they need business against one of the favourites. But it looks like now England with 3 goals, albeit with half an hour to play, might have enough. Quiñones gave Mexico something to work with. Gallardo, strong defending there by John Stones, who has come on.
Yeah, but Mexico change of shape, change of personnel. It's more of a 4-4-2 now. They have to go for it.
Here comes Pickford. Gets enough on it for now. Gutierrez. Sliding challenge. Some claims of handball. Pickford takes it in his hands. They've got that 2-goal lead, but they've got to stand firm for the next 10 minutes or so. Don't give a goal away, don't encourage Mexico back into the contest. Positive goalkeeping. Pickford is going to need to do that more and more because Mexico surely are going to pile forward. One more goal for him, and he would be outright most by any England player at a single World Cup. It's really turning up the heat again. Something by Vasquez.
Anthony Gordon came on against Congo and really had a huge effect on the game. 2 assists for the Kane goals, and I think that's why he's forced his way into the starting 11 here, and he's performed well.
Quiñones. Something Mexican fans celebrating so often in the last few weeks. What is it about this stadium delivering memorable nights? Games of football you just won't forget. Gallardo gets his space for the cross, and Stones slice out of play for a corner. He hasn't played too many minutes at this tournament. He started the opening game, but was an unused substitute for the next 2 in the group stage and came on in added time in England's win against Congo DR. He's on the search for a new club at the moment as well, having been released by Manchester City. Alvarado, England with everyone back. Too high. Gutierrez. Alvarado will have another go. Quinones. Twisting and turning past Kane, and a nice pick out as well. They've got 4 in the box here, Mexico. Alvarez is still not there. Kane trying to clear. Mexico claiming for a penalty of their own. Here's Quinones, who nearly lost it there to Bellingham. Free kick. Lira, although they've got a free kick, is actually marching towards the penalty area with the ball because he thinks they're going to have a chance from 12 yards. Yeah, they're going to appeal for absolutely everything. Every time that ball goes into the England box, any challenges the England defenders make, they're going to be appealing for it. It's Kane who actually kicks through Gutierrez. Just slightly late with the England captain and risky, maybe slightly fortunate to get away with it. Possible penalty is ongoing at the moment. This game has gone. You can rule nothing out. I feel if England were 3-1 up with 11 against 11, it would be very, very difficult for Mexico to get back. They do have that extra man, but of course, they need to get a quick goal back. If they do that, it's very much game on again. And the referee is going to the screen again. This is remarkable.
A penalty. Oh, yeah, a deep penalty.
Astonishing man to Mexico City is about to take another turn. Bounces. Harry Kane is slightly late. He just kicks through Gutierrez against the ball first. And Kane kicks through, there can be no complaints. It's a foul. I think Kane just doesn't realise that Gutierrez is on his shoulders, so he's taking a split second too long to hook that ball clear. Enables Gutierrez just to get the ball first. Referee will announce his decision to the crowd. Penalty sensational night of football. And now another penalty. I just think Harry Kane is just this late mention. The clearance just takes a little bit too long to get there. Kicks through his man. I do feel it is a foul. That was on the halfway line. You think there's a foul, so I understand the penalty's been given. Looks like Raul Jimenez is going to take this. Can he be as nerveless as Harry Kane was down the other end? Yellow card shown by the official Alonso Pajani. Trying to see who it is who has been cautioned there. Well, Harry Kane, the supreme penalty taker for England. His name is the man. His name rather is the expert penalty taker himself for Mexico.
Right.
47 goals for the national team, 15 have been penalties. He does have one skip at the top. Who has saved all the team that he has faced at World Cups and European Championships. Jimenez to bring it back to one. Raul Jimenez! The crowd are on their feet again. This World Cup epic is far from done. Well, I'm not a big fan of the stop-start penalty, but this is really clever from Jimenez. Shows all his experience with the spot kick. He just allows Jordan Pickford just to move slightly to his left. He sees that happen, and he just whips the ball to Pickford's right. It's game on again. I know the England fans, England players won't be happy with the sending up of the penalty award, but they are the right decisions. You see Jordan Pickford, he just takes a step to his left. Jimenez sees that because he's delayed, and then just passes the ball simply to his right. What a night we've had, and we've not finished yet. Si, senor. It is Mexico 2, England 3.
Lo siento.
He's
Hey!
coming again with
Penalty
Gordon.
ana.
Frantic, frenzied, and ferocious.
Ene ko yi.
Good.
Oh yeah. I can't finish.
Referee is ready to blow now, and he has given England a free kick. We have got 20 minutes to go. Obviously, 2 hours left of this. It is absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, we've got a game in the middle. If you're a fan of Mexico or England, this is
Go now.
nerve-shaking. If you're in
But you
Mexico,
the criticism.
this is just fantastic. We'll take as many minutes of this type of
Eh,
game.
but yeah, address say Luis Diaz. Eh, nyen fako. Ah.
It's a brilliant
Neymar,
penalty
la mi
from
sta
Jimenez.
ya blame
It's
this
just
up.
that
Are, ni jira kona yi down here, I say you leg over, I blame this up.
he needed to turn
Lami.
home. Mexico needed him to
Last
turn that home
season,
to give them an
or the money
opportunity
about
to
no,
turn this
yeah,
around.
no, oh, I grown kwa. Let me them say I do. I grown
Worried
but it
and concerned.
Many
Many of them make so
two.
much to be here,
I am doing ya.
especially those who book last-minute flights across.
Let's go the card in the
Last few days, yellow card shown by
yeah,
the referee, who is going to be a busy man in what remains. But just to illustrate the picture here, as I look around this stadium, Mexico fans on their feet everywhere you look. Toilet rolls flying down, flags being waved. This place right now is an absolute circus. And we head into the hydration break in what has been a 5-goal thriller. And I'm starting to run out of words to describe what has been one of the great World Cup matches I have ever seen.
The ball I'm a boy for
Referee with his notebook out. I should just address it.
Step into a world
Copa America,
of freedom.
Korea, Canada,
Stick diffusers to perfumes, essentials, blue sprays, and more. Matilda scents infuse the surrounding.
once
Power drives industries. Industries drive the future. For decades, Meccano has been at the heart of the journey, delivering reliable power solutions and the infrastructure that keeps progress moving, while bringing dependable support to every stage of progress, supporting businesses, industries, and communities everywhere. Meccano Power Division, powering progress, powering
South America. South America, only know from what camp. You know, I'm gonna Argentina. I'm gonna go to I'm a walk. Search it. That's a 2024 Argentina Canada boy. Yeah, almost on Sunday. One million. I met some much big baby. You know.
With all 104 matches of the FIFA World Cup, everything can wait with Supersport on DSTV.
There's only one destination for non-stop FIFA World Cup coverage. Live matches, highlights, star pundits, and behind-the-scenes access across multiple dedicated channels. 24/7 on Supersport, the ultimate World Cup HD.
Thomas Tuchel stressed it. Imagine the emotions of Aguirre because this side are behind, they're chasing it.
Played at World Cups past for this country, now managing them. Well, Nico O'Reilly has been taken off here, and Big Dan Burn, as he's affectionately known, his hometown club of Newcastle United. 6 foot 7, coming on the back here.
Canada and Argentina, one honey boy.
The expense has come on for O'Reilly at left back.
23 countries. I can't run more.
Presumably they're going to change to a back five, play an extra centre half because they're expecting, Mexico to really get that ball into the box time. South America, it's a really defensive setup. Can they keep Mexico out with this back five, and can they maybe carry a threat on the counter attack? We'll see.
Copa America, 15 the same. I don't know, it's 15 now.
To make it. This Lady Gaga echoed around the Pumas training ground yesterday. I was watching Bird struggle and a bit of a rondo between the players in their warm-up. He really has to get his head into things now.
I'm going to Mexico.
Gutierrez. Lira. Mexico will give absolutely everything to the cause now. Sure, this will be a pattern that remains in what is left in this exhilarating encounter. Raul Jimenez on the volley, quite spends to safety.
Well, of course, Aguirre in Mexico, they'll assess how England have reshaped here with the three big centre halves, so any of their crossing, it's going to have to be pinpoint perfect.
England.
That's a small boy. That's a
Pickford came for
it. But I'm mistake. We have mistake. No more
Bird in front of him. England seemingly going for brawn over brains right now. Backing themselves physically to get through this. Gallardo.
Mexico in Argentina shall more 22
low towards Quinones. I think for Mexico, there's got to be no rush about things here. There's still plenty of time, 15 minutes of normal time. We've had so many stoppages, there's probably the best part of half an hour left.
Yes, it's about patience and it's about precision. They've got to work their way to that equaliser. England are just defending their way to the win. That's what they're looking to do. So can Mexico break them down?
Gallardo. Fidalgo is waiting in the wings to come on.
Oh, man, why?
Santiago Jimenez there attempting the overhead. Wasn't to be for the Milan striker. Alvarez. The pitch far and wide. Waiting for that moment, trying to get that delivery.
Maybe problem is
towards Quinones. Gallardo. Quinones. It's the ball forward. To the path he wanted, Alvarez. Now they mix it up. Gutierrez. Well, Ben won. He went for no one in the end. He'll keep it the call it was as well. Another 824 inside Mexico City Stadium. Gallardo.
And
Jet Spence has to knock it high. Mexico
Copa America.
And I just started to look a little bit late, but Conza there.
My problem is that I didn't get Indians up when I was and I make sure.
Could feel the anxiety from up here. So they take off. Sanchez. And on comes central midfielder Fidalgo. Who was born in northwestern Spain.
Another attacking midfielder because he dominates the game.
I'm a jet in a jet in a minute. It's on my carbon. All the Copa America. And 23, Costa Rica, and you pay on me. Qualifies.
more qualified.
Time here in Mexico City. It's just gone.
I've
Another change coming. Guillermo Martinez, another striker.
I don't know, Gold Cup.
It's brave for Maguire, but it does make sense.
I've been 54.
Who's that?
I've been going 54 now.
Maguire said before that it'd be boring if everyone rated it.
I've been going 54 now. 54 countries.
Sometimes.
Yeah, but qualified
He said against him.
Yeah, I'm qualified. No more. I don't know. Me catch us say. You say some. You move.
That's it.
Now African countries say 54. Now it didn't count on number. Say no, you can't.
Oh, 54. I don't know how to say that. Darian said, "Tell me, you are telling me."
He's moving on to
And then
the ball.
Mankayo, Mankayo. Mankayo.
Who said be
African country. Djibouti.
I
Everyone over halfway now. Somalia, Africa. Next Africa. Hey, you ready? Maybe can't say my kind. Can't be 54. You can't get
but country number
5 goals.
Red cards. 2 penalties. One more duel.
Are you okay? No, you have a check.
Two teams have given so much. One of them will end tonight. Mexico trying to fix extra time here with an equaliser. England defending well enough.
Seychelles won in the I'm not doing it. And the airline near Freku.
Claiming that the call should
be reversed. I'm a kind of new to far. Mechanic to far. Maybe get me letting you. And yet here I'm letting you. Maybe tell them about the kind. Let you know.
Twice.
Euro bomb, it's almost there, almost.
Concentration levels absolutely key. England especially.
And they are qualified
a continent as a whole. Yeah. Africa cry.
Maybe they're not making one to say. They're
That's brilliant because he just uses his strength, gets his body in between man and ball. It's what England need. Mexico's momentum down, he can get back on the ball. They managed to get into the Mexican
Eti Messi si na wo hwe.
Na oni se Copa America.
Messi South American team country from ko mo hwe ball no.
If you're a fan of England right now, it's going mighty slow. If you're a fan of Mexico,
also be hwe, also mo hwe, obi hwe. Ese Ghana, wa ka Ghana, wa make Ghana, wa se obi mo hwe.
enjoying every second.
Wa ka Ghana. Asema wo ke.
Messi ya dano no mu bo.
To attack.
Ya da no mo bo.
World Cup nya ya dano mu bo.
Ya da no mo bo.
Omo all time, ye na time wa ha enhwe. Enye Messi mu a, obi Messi mu a, o Messi go ti obeko Argentina mana Brazil wa
It's never going to be easy for either side. Ramos shut the home crowd as Mexico come again. Gallardo.
Portugal ni Peru ba time na obebo no mi available
England with bodies in there.
Omo time no omo change you go
Well, someone at least was pulled down. They claimed he was a short pull.
I think there's 3 England defenders around. I think it's Raul Jimenez, and he's convinced that he was.
No penalty, says the referee. Arms outstretched.
It's a time now, my best.
We'll be forgiven for thinking this is the World Cup final. 16 time.
What's my duty?
Because all the time, it's on my camp. Well, I don't want to say, none of
that be son of let me see.
Has time and space. Pickford comes. Eventually gets there.
I don't almost walk up.
that can't be. Can't from a ball.
Gold cup.
Gold cup. And what everyone says, you haven't know. Scaly. Tournament on morning now. And general, what a cup for a more than Copa America.
Offside flag goes up.
It's said. Dabiti meka ade umu atie bi o wa wo wa fa na go ese afcon ye boy ye fali ye
na o ti wali o
so fali o ebe to nim scale wo ba ebe to ba kwa sika wo
under Copa America I bet you never say what chance
Alleviate the pressure.
you are over there no never said ball here
In particular,
obi o basketball here no dey say ball obi o basketball here no dey say come
Fascinating and
basketball
exhausting.
team
Everyone. It has been emotionally draining.
Afghan countries in India some me second year
10 penny here qualify no man for me
Fans on, enjoying this right to the very end. There might be a few tears shed here.
South America.
Memo
The score stays as is at the moment.
you don't qualify for
Oh, some boy said,
Just pity those who are in bed and are able to watch. Gallardo stones out. Also further, sent it back. Bellingham with the overhead away. England keeping it tight, keeping it narrow. Alvarado.
they're doing the England
Trying to find that yard.
they're doing the England
Good luck there for Mexico. Back out with Lira.
it was sorry question for time now
Diving her away by Byrne again. Heavy touch. Bellingham might have gone in for that.
hey
Does go in for that and does win the ball. Here's Kane. No foul. The referee lights on it. Gallardo hoists it, stands it up towards Rafa. It's towards Santiago of the same name.
Yes,
2 minutes left of the 90, and then all eyes on the fourth official.
that's no one more cup but yes I invite you
No one
that's a cup
daily.
no
That's the cup. Fidalgo. He winds up for the effort.
Go
Straight
for it.
to Pickford, who scores it. And will grab it second time around.
It's very comfortable for the England goalkeeper. Plenty of power. I think Bellingham just gets maybe a slight
that's
touch.
that.
Takes some of
That's
the pace off it. Looks right at the England goalkeeper.
Yeah.
It's where he wants it.
There have actually only been
They
3
don't want
attempts
to
on target for both teams combined since the half-time whistle. Plenty of
20
attempts
you know,
overall,
yes, animal.
but neither goalkeeper massively tested aside from the goals themselves.
Aguirre
might be in the final minutes. There's Mexico head coach here because Rafa Marquez, his assistant, is going to take over from him following this World Cup. Morgan Rogers coming on here for Harry Kane, which is surely fresh legs at this stage. The armband is handed over. John Stones will take control of the team, but Kane departs the scene.
And as it stands, no surprise, Harry Kane, the match winner.
Morgan Rogers of Aston Villa. Man who comes on here. Looks like Bellingham's going to play the furthest forward at the moment. Certainly aimed towards him here from Stones.
Oh, what is that now? And one of one you need to make
Giving away the free kick.
Hey, now I'm out to the now,
Bellingham, a yellow card for him in the closing stages here would see him out of any potential quarter-final. Added time, 11 minutes to come. 11.
Now, come back. Wake up now. Come on, 4 years, 8 years, and I
Pickford comes again and holds it. Yeah, it's not the greatest ball in.
The goalkeeper's got to be positive, make his mind up early, come off his line, be brave. It's 3 occasions now he's done that.
Well, it's been one stage so often for Mexico where they'd fallen out of the group stage in Qatar 4 years ago. Before that, 7 consecutive round of 16 exits for them. 15 attempts to 5 for Mexico overall in this game. Mexico ultimately on the wrong end of the scoreline at the moment. Fidalgo. Gallardo sprinting to reach it. Fidalgo, Gallardo, of concern. It runs for a corner to Mexico. They're running out of time. Tired mentally, tired physically. But have they got something more to give to this phenomenal game of football? Pickford again. He's really backed himself in those situations recently. Here's Fidalgo.
11 minutes.
Gutierrez.
11 minutes.
Pass everyone.
That's that sense of urgency now for Mexico. They're just overcooking their balls into the box. Yes, England have got the defensive numbers, a positive goalkeeper, but Mexico so far haven't found that crossing quality they desperately need.
11 minutes.
Pickford taking his time. Thomas Tuchel's men almost over the line. They will take a victory any which way possible. Juan Carlos Osorio, the former Colombia head coach, said it was going to be altitude, be attitude tonight. Have England just about got that right if they do get there?
I think this will be an incredible result for them, considering what they've been through during the course of the game. There's still a long, long way to go, though.
8 minutes thereabouts left. Gordon. England unable to spring a counter in this kind of position yet, but Bellingham has gone for goal here from absolutely way out. An effort on target. Spence was running away to his left-hand side. He puts a hand up in apology. Mexico starting to get desperate. They've got to get bodies forward. They've got to get good quality deliveries in there. Vasquez. Gallardo. On his swing out. So it proves.
So difficult when you're chasing the game, the clock is running down, just to make the right choices, make the right decisions. It's so difficult because you're chasing the game and you rush things.
In the stadium right now, going through the roof. But this is why we love it. This is why we're all involved. For nights like this. It's one of the greatest sport there's ever been. England desperate for the throw in there. Thomas Tuchel and his coaching staff absolutely livid that they haven't got the decision.
The
throw goes Mexico's way, it's already been taken. Too close, absolutely crazy of the assistant down in front of us here. Mexico continue.
Mexico. Tournament, World Cup tournament, Ben, I have you'll be my home for Mexico for my. Tell me.
And need to get the ball in. Now they do. And it's left. It's a great shout there from Jordan Pickford. He knows the ball has been overhit. He screams at his defenders to duck underneath it. It's a brave man. Move out of the way in that situation. Nails down to the bottom. England players on the field watching on now from a letterbox view beneath us. Mexico flooding forward with numbers as they have to do. Gallardo, Hidalgo. Raul Jimenez going for the overhead. That would have been absolutely incredible. Dangerous attempt given who was attacking him from behind, but he can score any kind of goal. That's what makes him so special. There are still over 5 minutes for England to hold out here. Still 5 minutes for Mexico to take this to another 30. Hidalgo. Alvarez, blocked by Rice. There hasn't really been a passenger in this game in recent times, but we haven't mentioned him for such a long time. The England players just putting their bodies on the line there. First Dan Burn, then Declan Rice. It's what's needed. Edson Alvarez. Hidalgo. Alvarez. He's the Azteca about to fall flat. A small pocket of England fans who are really going through the mill right now. Back out over to this near side. Hidalgo. They keep switching it. They keep trying to move England around. Gallardo. Oh, it's better. Yes. Versatile player in the way he can adjust, but just couldn't quite get over it. An experienced striker, that is a really difficult chance. Normally just sweep your left foot to that. He's trying to get it, adjust his body, taking the instep of his right foot. Really difficult opportunity. There are fans around us with their head in their hands on their head. They are really struggling to watch this right now because their dream is about to be shattered. England throw. These will be quiet, 10 or 15 minutes by this game standards. We get the thing that might be another big moment in it before we close. Bellingham throwing his arms up in the air there, and that is a very, very silly yellow card for him to pick up. As he riles the Mexico fans, he is out of the quarter-final if England get there. That is absolutely devastating. Of course, you just want to see this game through, but Bellingham, how naive was that? Also a yellow card, I think, for Jordan Henderson, one of the England subs there. Who's doing something the referee didn't like on the sideline. They have the ball, something they haven't had for quite some time. Mexico pushing. Vasquez goes into the book as well. Spence sliding in. He did win the ball, but he does concede the corner. It's actually somewhat of a surprise to see Spence out there. We were told he was injured, wouldn't maybe play any part in the game, but it's a really big kick. Mexico down to 10 themselves at the moment. They've got a player down off the field. But they have made all their subs. So 10 v 10. It looks like it's going to be for the final 2 minutes.
I found a plan that ten. I didn't find a course of a bit.
The corner whipped in, the flick header.
Hey!
Pickford will grab that.
Hey, I got that hand. So I'm the
ball just seemed to, I think, hit Martinez. It was whipped in, it was missed at the near post. I think it bounces off the Mexican striker into the grateful arms of Pickford.
England now just seconds away from becoming the third ever team to win a competitive match in this stadium. Mexico haven't lost at home in any stadium since 2018. They haven't lost here since 2013. Confirmation of the yellow card for Henderson. He's down there as a cheerleader at the moment. England can't make any more subs. Nor can Mexico. Burn across. He's actually managed to keep that in. Mexico City Stadium stands as one. The hosts, the co-hosts, on the verge of going out of the World Cup. They've got 45 seconds or thereabouts to save themselves. This would be a special moment if they can find the net. It has to happen for them. Jimenez! On the way by Rodgers. This edging further and further away from L3 now, who have to make it happen. This is it. The World Cup hangs by a thread. They're playing with 10. The stretch is coming for the man off on the far side. They've got to get it into the box here. England standing in a line across the edge of their own penalty area. Alvarado for the final time, maybe. And it comes. And it creeps just past the post. It's a goal to Mexico with seconds to go.
Just one final opportunity. They took an ace to get the ball into the box, but it very nearly broke from England. Absolutely hanging on here.
The goalkeeper, Rangel, is forward. You can't miss him. And Mexico can't afford to miss this. Burn gets the header away. Jimenez to the field. Again, another corner right at the depth.
Well, this is why Dan Burn was brought on. He's an absolute giant, just launching himself at these goal-bound shots. Brilliant block.
Everyone around us here baying for the ball to hit the net. All the benches are up. Everyone standing on the sideline. This is it. In it comes. Pickford with the punch away. And there's a World Cup classic.